What's good, man? What's good? How I hope you all are doing well and good. What's good? Today is a reaction video, by the way, and we are looking at Courtois silencing the haters. Obviously, Thibaut Courtois is not the goalkeeper I'm the biggest fan of, and I never actually sided with his Real Madrid transfer. I've actually been always on the opposite side when it comes to supporting Thibaut Courtois. But we are looking at Thibaut Courtois actually improving his form, man, this season in 2019-20. It hasn't been the most flawless. Don't let the fact that Real Madrid let less goals into their net means Courtois was doing a good job. It doesn't imply that. And I think that's the main problem with a lot of football fans who think that just because Courtois has a lot of clean sheets, or maybe because Courtois has a lot of saves, and unfortunately the toughness is not taken into account when you look at the number of saves that goalkeepers make. But anyway, man, I may not be the biggest fan of Thibaut Courtois, but I can surely change my perspective of him and probably think that okay, maybe he wasn't that bad, or maybe he did actually improve his form, which I do think he improved his form, but I think that he has to still reach that level. And yeah, without any further delay, let's get into this video. Oh, this was a horrible game, man. I don't know how he was able to score 2 goals past Thibaut Courtois in the worst manner ever. Yeah. And him doing the Ronaldo celebration as well sucked, man. Obviously, I think this is Thibaut Courtois' worst game at Real Madrid. Yo! It's actually edited well, man. It's not like a regular Nino Productions video. Hey, well done, man. Well done. That's a Cora question. Why has Courtois flopped? That's actually a Cora question. But anyway. Oh yeah. This is good. Yeah. This is very good.
And it's looking as if the Super Cup is going to be white.
Yeah, this was good. I'll still say that I'm not the biggest fan of him, man, and I wasn't certainly the biggest fan of Keylor Navas leaving. Keylor Navas did a madness, man. We literally had the worst defensive organization ever when we did the three-peat, okay? Let me be brutally honest. 2015-16 was like meh. 2016-17 was it was good actually. 2017-18 was so bad in so many ways. Literally, I think Keylor Navas' clutchness got through, man. If clutchness is a word. Oh, this was, I remember, Bernabeu. The game we smoked them. Oh! It's a good one. The thing is that, okay, the thing is, okay, wait, I'll get back to it. Oh, nice.
And the first big save by Thibaut Courtois. And then Mendy took
He's done well, man. It's not like he hasn't done well. I mean, 18-19 was a stinker, and not only for him, it was for everyone. Nice. People sometimes think that he shouldn't be way off his line. No, he can, man. Okay, he should sometimes. See, the thing with this is these are all kinda regular saves that many Real Madrid goalkeepers make. But has Thibaut Courtois been able to reach, Keylor Navas, or even come close to Iker Casillas in his Real Madrid career? No way, no chance. I would say his Atletico career was better, at least. But he has to be given time, man. It's obviously ignorant. It will be very ignorant of me to think that he should perform right away. But the thing is, when he arrived from that 2018 Belgium World Cup high, he and Eden Hazard, man, it kind of sucked. Oh, this was phenomenal. So basically what I'm getting at is when both Eden Hazard and Thibaut Courtois came back from their World Cup high, obviously Eden Hazard didn't come immediately. But when Thibaut Courtois did come to Real Madrid, he showed no signs of that form that he was on, man, in the 2018 World Cup. And it's just a shame because Thibaut Courtois was really good, especially the Brazil game, man. The Brazil game literally changed my whole thing about him in the 18-19 when he was doing very bad. Because Belgium had to go through somehow, and I think the World Cup is like the biggest stage you can ever be on, and to display that kind of clutch moments, it was good. But the thing is, on a club level for Real Madrid, he hasn't been that great. But anyway, let's continue with the video anyway. He's been, in my opinion, he's been mediocre. Okay, he's been good. Okay, let's not say mediocre. He's been good, but he can do better. And I think he has not been challenged that enough as well. I think we have to get into the Champions League as well. He's been here for 2 seasons. The first season was a stinker, and the second season we know what happened. I mean, the coronavirus obviously. Oh! This was against Sociedad, wasn't it? Yeah, I think this was against Sociedad. I think he was the worst he can ever be in 18-19. He has definitely silenced his critics in that way. But Thibaut Courtois is a lot better. Look at Chelsea's Premier League 14-15 win, man. Have you seen how Courtois has performed?
It's a good effort as well.
It's not like he doesn't have potential. He has, for sure.
And the whistles from the crowd and the...
I don't know, man. We have to look at this. Obviously, 1920 is not a very good measure, in my honest, to determine him as a very good goalkeeping. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. But anyway, his goalkeeping in the 1920 is not a very good measure to tell that he's been very good at goalkeeping. Because the thing with his goalkeeping in 1920 is he's done good saves, but the defense has massively stepped up. Oh, that was nice. That was nice, to be honest. And hence you can see him conceding less. Defensively, we've stepped up. That's the main thing about 18-19. If you tell me if it was Courtois or the Real Madrid defense, this was amazing, man. I remember this. Yeah, I actually remember this. Yeah, I remember this. I know this. No, the thing is that it deflected. That's what I was kind of impressed about. It may look easy, but it wasn't. I can tell that. Dude, my favorite Thibaut Courtois moment is not the saves, man. I don't know if this video will show that. We'll wait. But do you guys remember where he does that save against Valencia? Sorry. The header, exactly. Yeah. Literally, Benzema scores after this. Yeah. Nice. That was a tough one.
He might get there first as well. Caio looking to go round. Courtois.
I don't like looking at that season, man.
Trying to set it up on the
Screw
far
that
side.
season. Oh, it's still that season, man. Dude, this game is so suckish in so many ways. This was the game where we lost 5-1. And you know what's worse about it? I think Courtois was one of the standout performers after even conceding 5 goals. That's how bad that Real Madrid sent was. Why are they showing clips from last season? Last season was a very bad season. For Courtois at least. And even for Real Madrid.
Van de Beek, Ziyech,
Enorme Thibaut Courtois. Enorme el belga.
Van der Beek, klaar.
I want Thibaut Courtois to perform in big stages like the Champions League quarterfinals, semi-finals, and of course when we do these. That's when it will make the most sense. I hate this season so much. And I'm not going to let these saves distract me from the fact that Thibaut Courtois was ass last season. Was it? Dude, was it this game when we lost 0-1 or was it this game when we lost 0? Oh, this is 0-1 because Keylor Navas was the goalkeeper in the 3.
Muy clara la que ha tenido el Barça otra vez, muy fácil en el balcón del área, Luis Suárez. Que tenía
Va a meter el centro hacia el segundo palo, el Chocolozano. ¡Qué parada!
You know the problem is people might be. Was that a goal?
No se lo puede creer Stuani.
Arriba Sergio Ramos.
Oh, it wasn't. Okay, anyway, so guys, what I was talking about is with the whole Thibaut Courtois Real Madrid situation, I think it was way worse. He came off way worse to the fans, and even me, I will happily admit this, that he came off way worse to the fans because Keylor Navas was right up here. Even though he didn't play the whole 18-19, very instrumental in all Champions League successes, was a very good goalkeeper, so clutch, very amazing, and will always be in the hearts of the Madridistas. Now, the thing with selling Keylor Navas was that not really many people were on board with it. Keylor Navas was aging, that's for sure, but he was nowhere near finished. He was nowhere near finished, to be honest. And the fact that we had to sell him like that in a very pathetic way, it's not like he didn't have the best send-off. He had a good send-off, to be honest. And that's me as a Real Madrid fan telling that Keylor Navas had a decent send-off. And the fact that I'm telling that he had a decent send-off is actually that he didn't have a send-off. That's the best Real Madrid can do. And it's so embarrassing to tell that. But be it, man. I mean, Keylor Navas didn't get booed by the fans. And I feel like it's still a thing that Real Madrid fans still like him and still love him even now. And the thing that Courtois came and settled himself in a very bad Real Madrid team and also himself performed bad. He came off way worse to the fans than he actually was. Obviously, people weren't going to let him replace Keylor Navas in their heart immediately as well. So I think Thibaut Courtois also has to work so much in order to get that status which Keylor Navas got in 4 years at Real Madrid, or probably Iker Casillas. No one can come close to Iker Casillas. I don't think anyone can, not even Keylor Navas. But even if he wants to get something like Keylor Navas at Real Madrid, now the situation is built up in such a way that Courtois has to work. He has to work relentlessly.
puede llegar, ahí va Dolber. ¡Ay, qué parada!
It's actually
tan
good
rara!
one, ¿no?
¡Ay, qué parada tan rara pero tan efectiva por parte de Thibaut Courtois! No sé cómo se le pegó la pelota a Dolber.
To be honest, we deserve to lose that game as well. Oh! When did he do that? Oh yeah, this was last season. Why are they showing last season, man? Last season is so depressing. This is not him silencing his critics. If he is able to silence them a bit, it's only been this season.
El árbitro dice que no sobre Casemiro para Courtois. Para Courtois, pues apenas 27 segundos y piden cesión. 27 segundos y ya una canción del Levante. Sí.
I mean, I was side netting him. But that's a risky one, near post. I'll give him that. Yeah, I doubt that would go in. It would be.
Manages to find Mina. Here's Batshuayi.
Oh!
What a save! That was the equaliser there for Michy Batshuayi.
That's good.
Balón para Bryce, el tiro. Para Courtois. Entrada en el segundo para Iago Aspas.
You can tell Iago Aspas was pissed. Anyway, guys, that's with the whole reaction video. That's the thing, man. I mean, like, I have nothing with Courtois. Obviously, when Keylor Navas left, it pissed me off. That Courtois didn't do well, and I was actually so sad with the fact that this guy was supposed to replace the guy that was the reason for, one of the reasons for our three-peat, and we were stuck with this guy. But he's done okay, he's done bit decent, and I don't see any other good option that you can sign, to be honest. Courtois is in his mid-20s or his late 20s, so he has that thing in him still, I guess, and I think he can definitely, he's at a stage where he can work on it. Even if he can't immediately bring change, he can at least work on it and gradually bring a change. My instant thought when Keylor Navas was not on the decline, but was on the sidelines for Courtois, and Courtois was pissing me off again and again in 18-19. Gianluigi Donnarumma came to my mind, but Donnarumma ain't gonna leave AC Milan, man. Let's face it, he ain't gonna leave AC Milan. And I don't know what other good goalkeepers would be willing to sign for Real Madrid at this moment. Any other goalkeepers you guys have in mind other than Courtois? Let me know in the comments below. Or also you can tell me why Courtois is the best option available right now. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed the freaking reaction. I will be back with episode 2 of Football Manager 2020 very soon. It'll mostly be on Monday. Stay tuned and take care.
Yeah, I've been cooking